Okay, boys and girls, got another quick, very quick, hopefully, tutorial. Not tutorial, I don't know, explanation, I don't know. This is what I've done. I tried to work with some more with Python, and this is what I ended up with. So here's, I'm still back in Anima. I'm trying to work out my Anima workflow here. These are some characters that I created in Character Creator. Actually, they were Daz characters that I brought into Character Creator, but same principle. And you might notice the eyelashes are like, bad. Um, Anima has a problem, and I don't know if it's with all characters or just the ones that come in through Character Creator, but the transparency, the opacity maps, excuse me, for the eyelashes don't come in. So your characters all look like they're wearing heavy mascara, which is an interesting look, but it's not exactly what you want. So what I've been doing in the past is I go into a blender. I actually load these in because it's the really only way I could find this easy, and delete the eyelashes, which is okay and it works. But it adds an extra step in going to Blender, and it also deletes them completely. Now you probably would say, well, you're never going to see them up that close anyway, and that's true. So it isn't a real huge problem. But I thought maybe there's a way of solving it now that we have a new API in iClone. So Python. So what I did is, if we go to the content here and we go into bring in this Anima file that I loaded from Exchange, brought it in through Exchange as we always do, and there's the these. Actually, from his position, it looks like he should have these kind of eyelashes. So this guy's got eyelashes, and the other. So if you go into the modify for the materials for this, you can see that of the several characters that are in here, they have. Oops, excuse me. Let's go back up here. They have. If we scroll down and you look, there's one eyelash right there, and you can see there's no opacity map for it at all, which is just why it's coming in all solid. Here's another eyelash, and again, no opacity maps for that. And those because I only have two characters here, that's all the eyelashes I actually have. Even though there's more characters in the scene, there's only two distinct characters, which is why there's only two material sources for them. Okay, so I wrote a little Python program, and the nice thing about it is this shows you the power of doing this kind of stuff. I know some of you have said to me or written to me privately and said, I just don't want to learn Python, and I understand that. I know I'm a really old guy. I'm like almost dead, and I don't want to learn new languages either. But Python's really straightforward, and this is all I needed to do to fix this problem. Very, very simple. Basically, you just go through all the meshes in this prop. Now, I do know the name of the prop. If I was going to make this more generalized, and I will at some point, I will probably make it where the prop that's selected will be the one that does it. I think we're coming pretty soon. We're going to have that selected attribute to do that. But for now, I know the name of it, so I just do that and get the opacity channel. And then for all the meshes there, for every mesh name in that list, I get the materials, and for every material, I look to see if the word eyelash is in the material. And then I print out the names. That was just diagnostics. I really don't need this now, but and then I assign that eyelash. I have an eyelash opacity map that I took from Character Creator, which has the right opacities, and then I just assign it to that channel. So that's really all there is to it. So if I come in here, and let's clear the log so that you can see how this works, and go here, load Python, and load eyelash, and I get an error. Why do I get an error? Eyelash. Oh, I know I get an error. Oh, this is good. See, this tells you this. See, notice how the reason I got an error is because it's looking for the prop that says eyelash replace, and that there is no prop that says eyelash replace. What there is an eyelash replace to prop. Again, that goes back to where I think I'm going to have to modify this so it has only the selected prop in the scene that it runs it, but that's okay. This is good, but see, that shows you some things, and I do want to have that. This is just a down and dirty thing to do it, so we'll do that. And there it does, and replaces the eyelash. You notice that now his eyelashes are fine. His eyes are a little weird. That's because this particular character, I didn't load in the game eyes. I would recommend you do that. I was just trying to show you how bad the eyes were. So if I go into one of these other characters who also has his eyelashes fixed. You'll see his eyes are a lot better because I used the game eyes, and now he has the right eyelash characteristics. If we go into the modify and look at you can see the opacity maps did get loaded in to that eyelash and that eyelash. So there you go. So there you have it. That's down and dirty Python little program to correct a problem that you're having. And I think that's the best takeaway from all of this, because you guys might say, I don't use Anima anyway. Okay, that's fine. But if you have little problems like this, you can solve them with little scripts that then you don't have to. Now I don't ever have to worry about this again. I'll just run this once I fix this to only work on the selected prop, which I will do as well. All right, take care and talk to you on the forums.